The Nintendo Switch 2 is only getting closer, and the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct is almost here. But there are a few games that are going to be on this console, and there is one specific rumor for this franchise that's going to be coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 as a remake or remaster, and that is The Legend of Zelda. So let's talk about it. So, The Legend of Zelda, one of the biggest franchises in Nintendo history, is rumored to be getting a remake and remaster for the Nintendo Switch 2. No idea what this game is, no idea if it's going to be a completely new game, a remade game, or just a better looking version of a certain Legend of Zelda game. A remake could be anything, but if they were to be going for a remake in the Legend of Zelda series, they would probably go for something older, since most things have already gotten remasters and remakes. Twilight Princess could be one of them. They can remake Twilight Princess because it is very outdated. The graphics are not up to date, and it's basically the last Legend of Zelda game. Really didn't get the treatment that Wind Waker or Skyward Sword got. It was ported over to the Wii, and then it was ported over to the Wii U. It wasn't ported over to the Wii because it had to be remastered, so it was remastered to the Wii, but then it basically got a little bit of graphic change and then put onto the Wii U. But for Wind Waker, it was completely redone. Everything about it was just better graphics. They tweaked the game a little bit, and they put it on the Wii U from the GameCube. But Twilight Princess is a very, very big game in the Legend of Zelda community, and it is very possible that they decide to remake or remaster Twilight Princess. But people are saying that that is not the case, and that we're actually going to be getting a remaster or remake of a newer Legend of Zelda game, and that game is Breath of the Wild. It's very weird to say that Breath of the Wild is going to be getting a remaster or a remake, since it's only 8 years old, and the other Legend of Zelda games are way older than Breath of the Wild. And Breath of the Wild was the first game on the Nintendo Switch. So it's just weird to say, it's weird to talk about that the Breath of the Wild is going to be a game we can get on the Nintendo Switch 2 as a remake. If they decide to do that, then that's going to be an interesting thing, because we already got Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know if anybody... Breath of the Wild is a great game. It's one of the best Legend of Zelda games, if not the best Nintendo Switch game. But why would you guys remaster or remake a game we got on the first gen of the Nintendo Switch when we're going into a new era of Nintendo Switch, and we could have a completely new Legend of Zelda game, or just a remake of an older Zelda game like Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, all those games. Those games, they deserve remakes. They deserve remasters because we haven't seen them in a while. We haven't seen Ocarina since the 3DS and Twilight Princess since the Wii U. So these are games I can expect to get, but if Nintendo is really looking at getting Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch 2, they will, because that game was their best seller. That was one of the best selling games in Nintendo history, and I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. So just looking at these games, I do think that we should be getting a remake or a remaster of a new Legend of Zelda game or the older Zelda games. New Zelda game being Breath of the Wild, older Zelda games being Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, and all of the above. All the old Zelda games, they should get remakes. We haven't seen them in a while, but we will see. We don't know what we're gonna get. We know we're getting a Zelda game. It can be a completely new Zelda game that's like a traditional linear Legend of Zelda game, unlike Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom not being open world. Who knows? That's the thing, we don't. We will see. For now, we're just gonna have to assume that we are going to be getting some sort of remake, some sort of remaster for the Legend of Zelda series. And I guess not a bad thing, because we all love Legend of Zelda, I assume. We're all Nintendo fans, and we all want a Legend of Zelda game on the Nintendo Switch 2. And if we can get a new Legend of Zelda game, like Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, I would love that. I love the open world games, but I do prefer sometimes a more linear, traditional Legend of Zelda game with dungeons. Yeah, it might tell you where to go, it might tell you what to do, but those games are just fun. I enjoy it. Skyward Sword is one of my favorite games of all time. No matter how much people hate on it, it's not going to change my opinion on it. It's one of the most fun games. So many dungeons, so many things to do in that game. Yes, it is a lot of backtracking. It's a lot of repetitiveness, but I enjoy that game a lot because it is a traditional Legend of Zelda game with a really good story, and I would love to see Nintendo give us a new game for the Legend of Zelda series that is traditional. It's not expected because they did just make Tears of the Kingdom. We'll see. Maybe the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct is going to have way more than we think. Maybe Nintendo is going to reveal something Legend of Zelda that we would have never expected. Maybe Eiji Aonuma is going to pop up out of nowhere and say that we're getting a new traditional Zelda game. I would love that. I feel like everybody else would love that. I don't expect an open world game. If he announces that we're getting a new open world Legend of Zelda game, I will be very, very surprised. But it is not expected, out of me at least. Maybe the community wants it, but I don't think anybody expects to get a new open world Zelda game anytime soon, especially we just got Tears of the Kingdom. One last thing is that the Legend of Zelda 39th anniversary is coming up. I don't expect them to show anything or give us anything, because during the 35th, they did give us Skyward Sword announcement, and they did give us a Game & Watch for the Legend of Zelda. But I am expecting something on their 40th anniversary for the Legend of Zelda series, and we might even get a new reveal of a new Legend of Zelda game if it is not during the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. So the Legend of Zelda 39th anniversary is on the 21st of February. We'll see what we get, but I don't expect anything. We don't normally get announcements for something like these kind of anniversaries. We gotta get it on the 40th, the 35th, the 30th. They like to do it every 5 years. They actually like to do something, but normally Nintendo does not do anything outside of 5 years apart. So 39th anniversary, something to look forward to. We can celebrate Legend of Zelda. It's been 39 years of Legend of Zelda on the 21st of February. So let's appreciate this series and hope that there's going to be something better in the future. That's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to talk about the Legend of Zelda and the potential remakes and remasters we can be getting for this series. It is rumored. It's a very big possibility we get something during the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct and the Nintendo Switch 2 launch. But we also have the Legend of Zelda anniversary that is going to be on the 21st, and we'll see if we get anything. But for now, let's just wait for the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct and the anniversary and be patient, because we can be getting something big that we don't know yet. And I'm excited for this year of Nintendo. I think we're going to get a lot. If not this year, we're going to get it early 2026. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.